Alright, now I'm back, everybody. Alright, let me get my mic closer to my face. Alright, so where I left off on story time,
I guess
basically,
you did it. You killed the
yeah,
dragon.
I killed a dragon. Oh,
You there.
piss off. I
I'm
don't
looking
want
for
to talk
someone
to
who
you,
might
Alec here, people.
give
Go
me
away.
some money for information.
Go away, Redguard. I'm trying to get on the fucking road here, guys. Come on.
Still
Anyways,
here.
basically what happened last time, for anybody that's just now watching this, I was talking about my D&D campaign that I'm running for a bunch of my friends. For four of them, really, for my D&D group. Um, the party had gotten to the town of Creekbed, just a little village close to their hometown, and after like helping save the town basically from this small group of dragon cultists. Let me actually look at the map real quick. Volunruud is up. Remove it. All right, how do I get up to Volunruud? I will have to take the road. Nah, fuck it. We're gonna turn immediately southward, head through the wilderness. Anyways, we get Lydia and yeah, Lydia and Sven. Look at that. Sweet. Anyways, the party rushes home because they're like, oh shit, this sorceress lady had spilled the beans on like, oh, like while you guys were away, your home was burning and I've just been here as not really like I said last time it was a distraction, not really a distraction. She had a goal there. Her goal was to kill the party, but she kind of played it off as she was doing. Like, ah, yes, you you were too distracted to be there for your home or whatever, which wasn't really true. It's just to kind of play on their feelings of, oh shit, like we abandoned our home. Like we should have been there to help prevent the fight, but like they're level one players, or yeah, level one characters. They're not going to be able to prevent shit, especially when a fucking dragon is involved. Like a, not a full adult dragon, but like a young dragon and a full on army of like werewolves, bandits, and goblins. They're not gonna be able to defend shit. So even though they felt bad about it, I mean, honestly, they shouldn't have. And the sorceress kind of played into those fears and like those regrets or whatever, and got them to rush home and found it to be complete ruin. Like all the dead bodies everywhere were just completely desiccated and everything like that. Die, mud crab. Die, mud crab. Damn, get a hard ass shell. Is there a? I thought I saw a barrel over here. Anyways, they rush home. Everything's destroyed. The one of the party members is a dwarven palabard, so he's a paladin bard multiclass, which is pretty cool. Um, and like his mom was a smith. He's just dwarf. His mom was a smith in town, or not really a smith, but she kind of helped around town with like smithing and stuff and brewing and all that. God bless, what the fuck? Why is there a frickin' death hound out here? God bless America. Alright, sorry about that. Dinner's ready, apparently. What the fuck is a death hound doing here? Alright, cool, I guess. That's odd. I'm only I'm not even level 5 yet. Anyways, party, like I said, they get back to town is in ruins. They can't find any of their loved ones. I mean, one of the party members, his grandfather is like the only family he had left had died before he had left. But anyways, like I said, the rest of the party can't find the other two people who came from this town can't find their loved ones, and it's just ruins and desolations everywhere. It's just everything is awful. Like the mayor of their town, they find his like desiccated body just kind of shrunk up. Um, I didn't even read all what was in there. But yeah, they find his like desiccated corpse shrunk up in the center of town. which he was the a father, estranged father or whatever of one of the party members like the bastard son of the local noble or whatever. Again, besides the point. I don't know why I'm sharing that with you, but it's a cool detail. Um, and like I said, they can't find any survivors. So they get out on the road. And they find signs of like a dragon like attack. Like there's burn marks everywhere. There's like giant footprints in the ground of like it's definitely a dragon. Like there's holes in like three separate holes in the stone wall that surrounds the town. Where like the town had been attacked from like three different sides and three different areas or whatever. I'll read this here in a second after I finish my story. And like as they leave their hometown again, like going out towards the west, like going to the other nearest town off in the west, see if they find any survivors. They end up running across like the town treasurer or whatever, and like he describes the dragon that had attacked the town. I should say this also. Like I'm using a homebrew dragons that I made myself, so most of them are fire breathing dragons. The colors don't really matter. But there's this big giant, just like black and red dragon, like a scarlet and like jet black mixed colors, sort of like dragon attacked the town. He saw flames go up everywhere, and the guy barely managed to escape with a few people. But like clearly the rest of the people didn't survive because like he's like, oh yeah, these bandits came in the night and they kidnapped the rest of them, and like he describes in detail that there were two dwarves with him, and they fit the description of the foster father for one of the players and the mother of the dwarf palabard that I was just talking about. So they get all antsy. They're like, holy shit! Like we have to find these bandits and get our like family back or whatever. So they get over to the next town, do a few quests over there. They like hunt down this rogue knight. They clear out this old fort full of goblins. And they like one by one they begin like I'm gonna go ahead and speed this up a little bit, but one by one they come across the different leaders, like lieutenants or whatever in this dragon's like cult army or whatever. The bandit guy they come across was the guy. There's the quest giver. My English quest giver for the second town they went to. Um, and that was the bandit leader who had captured their like family and a bunch of other townsfolk. And it's kind of like a Negan style thing. Like the bandits were called the saviors. And so this guy kind of like comes out of the wood. Like they come across this guy after killing the last few werewolves that had survived the fight and who hadn't been picked off by the bandits or the orcs because like it's werewolves, you can't trust them. Just get rid of them immediately. And like he's kind of out in the woods nearby, and they're like, "Huh, like only you knew we were out here. What are you doing so close?" And he's like, "Oh, I'm just looking for like some booze I had stashed way out here near a werewolf den for some reason." And they quickly pick up on it that he's lying to them. And like the dude's like, "Ah, shit!" Like he had a whole ambush set up for him, and like he calls it in early, and the players like are getting very close to losing, and the mage in the party comes out and just freaking blasts the dude down. Before he does the killing blow, the guy's like begging for his life, like, hey, I'll lead you to the rest of the army, like the commanders in this like dragon's army. I'll even lead you to the dragon if you just let me go, and I'll tell you everything you need to know. And he tells him about this like ritual that the dragon's doing to gain his breath weapon, to gain back like the magic that his like ancestors used to have, like the glory of like the dragons in this world had. Again, another little side story. The dragons of this world all used to have breath weapons, but they were all stripped away of this power after like the dragons used to all be good and like they were all like teachers for like mortal races, but a few of them were like, why the fuck are we teaching these guys? We're stronger than them. We could crush them with a single just like swipe of one of our hand like claws or whatever, like they're dead, or like a single breath of ours would like sunder cities and towns. And well, one of them didn't heed their creators advice, and like the creator of the dragons was like, hey, don't attack the mortals, don't you shed any blood on these guys. I will, if one of you, even one of you does it, I'm stripping all of you of your power and I'm casting you all out. out from like his favor or whatever, and they didn't listen, and he stripped all the dragons of their power because one dragon said, "And I don't believe him," and destroyed a human town or whatever. So this fast forward to the time of like when the campaign takes place, and this dragon has found this ritual to presumably gain his power back. Spoiler alert, it does give him his power back if he's able to, go through with it. And like the whole thing was like, oh, he needed to raid a town and capture the gold, like get all the gold and silver from there. And so the player's hometown had enough gold there waiting for it, and it had a large enough population of people worthy of like a sacrifice to get this dragon's power back. And the coal mine the dragon has to eat. I said it was just a coal mine. It was iron and coal, kind of. So it was a mixture of both. And captured iron from weapons from the player's hometown, from the guards that used to protect the town before they were all slaughtered. So like the dragon has to like consume a large quantity of coal and iron, his fire breath. So he has to get coal and iron in his system to gain the like fuel, I guess, or whatever for the fire breath. And he has to like rest on this gold for like a while. And there's a couple of things that there's like one or two other small details that the bandit captain or the bandit chieftain doesn't give the party before they let him go. And like they don't really suspect anything. They're like, oh shit, this is like gonna happen soon, so we gotta hunt down the rest of these people and see if they know anything else. And so the next guy they came up across is the Brogger the Flayer, this big orc war boss. And they end up tracking him down to his camp. And then, lo and behold, the camp's moved off, and it looks like two of them have split off. Like it looks like there's some infighting or whatever, and a larger chunk of the orcs went west out of the kingdom to go raid like centaur tribes and stuff off in the west. And they're like, okay, well that's the majority of them gone. We only have to worry about the smaller band now. And they get in there and they start like piecemeal taking out these orcs and these like few remaining goblins one by one until they get to the boss. And the boss gets like held up in this room, and like they're kind of like the party knows that they try to just like brute force it into this room trying to get to the captain, this orc war chief or whatever. They're gonna get slaughtered. So the orcs know that if they just sit there and wait, they'll starve to death. So the orcs and the players kind of like come to a agreement, like, all right, so our strongest guy against your war chief, whoever wins, we'll let the rest of the orcs go, and if our guy like if the orc war chief wins, orcs all get to go. I mean, the players, either way, someone was dying. Like it was a two to the death match, so I mean, either way, both sides were going to get slaughtered. If the Orc War Chief lost, more than likely a couple of the players probably would have just gone berserk and killed the rest of the orcs. Or if the Orc War Chief came out on top and the player got killed off, then the other three would immediately get immediately attacked by the orc and his posse of like, I think it was like 5 or 6 other orcs that were still alive with him. But during the fight, this is the barbarian against the war chief. The barbarian gets this supernatural strength from somewhere. And spoiler, it was like this blood demon, a rip off of Corn from 40K. I just called it the demon, like the blood demon, Corn. So Torne instead of Korne or Khorne or however you spell corn. From 40K. And like he becomes the champion of this like blood demon or whatever, and ends up like overpowering the war chief as he gets to his last legs, like last little bit of HP. And after killing that, they of course slaughter the rest of the orcs. And after leaving there, they like get back to town, or they before they get back to town, they find a little letter hidden away, like scrolled away in a secret room from the leader of this entire cult, like the guy who's just below the dragon, who's like in command of all these other forces, saying, "Hey, if you're reading this, it means you found my old you found my old room and the cult's old hideout. If you're who you think if you are who you think I think you are, meet me here at this pond just south of your hometown," which he's presuming that the players are the ones who find this letter, because who's addressing it to. And the players get there, and of course the bandit chieftain didn't just run away and um, never come back to haunt the players again. He teamed back up with the dragon cult leader, and they were planning on ambushing or killing the players before they can get to stopping this dragon from doing this ritual to gain back his power or his magic. Um, but again, players aren't aware. There's a secondary sort of part of the ritual that the bandit chieftain didn't tell them about, and it's that there has to be two loyal creatures or creatures loyal to the dragon have to be like devoted like followers of this dragon have to be sacrificed in order for him to get his power back. It has to be a willing sacrifice. It can't just be like, oh shit, we didn't know what we signed up for, we're dead or whatever. Like, it has to be they willingly not kill themselves but get killed by somebody else. um and the very first one off that list was the sorceress they fought all the way back in that old town of theirs, and that not old town of theirs, but creek bed, the first town they went to. And this last guy, this dragon cult leader, is the last guy that needs to be sacrificed. So while they're fighting him, the barbarian gets close to him, lands the killing blow, and decapitates the guy. And they're like sitting around like, okay, hey, we won. Like, the dragon cult's like, this is the last one. We got the bandit chieftain, we got the two dragon cult leaders, the leader, and then his second in command, and we got the war chief. Like, that should be everyone, right? And like, off in the distance, they see this like storm cloud of fire appear way off in the mountains, like far, far away. And they're like, holy shit, what went wrong? And I quickly explained to them, like, hey guys, the ritual just got completed. And they're like, what do you mean the ritual got completed? Like, is the dragon got its powers back or something? And it's like, oh yeah, like the two dragon cult leaders that you've killed, those were the sacrifices that needed the dragon to get back. And they were like, oh shit, well, how much time do we have left to get to this dragon before the ritual's like, because it had like a time of like 5 months or whatever, and in the game it'd been, at that point it already been, I think, some time. What the fuck?
I'm right behind you.
Iron helmet, war axe or battle axe. Skeleton, die. Thank you. Anyways, they have like barely a few days to get to this dragon's lair. They have no idea where it's at, so they start fucking just rolling like mad. They split up looking for this the entrance to this lair or whatever, and like it takes them like up to it's the final day. It is last day. They have no more time left. If they don't get it on this one, the dragon's gonna hunt them down and kill them out in open daylight or broad daylight, and just wreak havoc on the countryside. And they, like I said, they just barely find him in time. I'm gonna give Sven.
What do you want me to carry?
Apparel. Let me give you the fur boots, hide helmet, iron helmet. I'm gonna give you all these rings as well. Apparel. Give me back the iron helmet, and I'll give that to Lydia.
Lead on.
I've got your back. I am sworn.
Okay, shut up. I don't want to hear you bitching. Axe of Whiterun, I'll give you that. Apparel, iron helmet. There we go.
Lead on.
Iron helmet with steel armor looks pretty badass. Also, Lydia's hot. I feel like that's a secret door. I've never been to this place though. I don't think I've ever once gotten to this place before in any other playthroughs I've done of Skyrim. I don't do a lot of exploring past quest line stuff. But anyways, like I said, they barely get to this dragon in time. Oh shit! What a... Ooh! Ah, God bless. Get his ass for me, will ya? Get down here, jackass. Don't walk onto it.
I can
Got his ass. Level up. They finally get to the dragon. Like the final day, like I said, like I've been saying. Oh, what is this? Skull Crusher. There we go. Oh, I don't want to start using a bow and arrow a lot, but I'm gonna have to. I know I'm gonna have to. I mean, it does 10 more damage than my... Yeah, mine does 33. Piss off. How's everybody doing? Everybody doing okay? Well, Lydia, you've got a spike in your hip. Okay, you're good. And it's a bloodbath. Like, they try to sneak in on the dragon, but he's having none of it. Critical hit. This dragon isn't having any of that. Like, he finds them pretty quickly. And all-out fight ensues, and like 2 of the players go down within the first 2 or 3 rounds. It's fucking rough on them. Get wasted, bitch. What the ancient Nord helmet? Fuck yes. Fuck yes. Look how badass I fucking look in this shit, dude. Look at this shit. I don't care that it has less armor rating. You know how hard it is for me to find the freaking ceremonial sword? What the fuck? Get fucked, bitch. Crush his head. What is Volunruud? What is this place? Hold on, let me look at the map. Yeah, Volunruud. What the fuck? A ceremonial sword. This is like some special sword I'm gonna get here in a second. What the hell? Anyways, like during this fight, like I said, 2 of the players go down. They don't really have a healer besides the Paladin Bard, and he's not a great healer. Doesn't really take any of the healing spells either, which is, I mean, kind of on him. But they barely win. It is not a easy fight for them. I mean, as it shouldn't be either. It's basically a young adult dragon with the health of like half the like close to the health of an adult dragon. So like it's fucking rough on them. Like the mage goes down. Spoiler: he's a warlock. He goes down and like he barely gets up and gets the final blow on this thing. Kind of ending, like wrapping up this first arc. Final, like I said, final blow, and they all go and collect their reward as it is. That's the wrong way. I'm gonna pick up this book because I want to read that. Alright, so we came out from there. There's a word of power through here. Is that an elven shield? Yoink. Salt pile. Troll fat. If I was doing a light armor or an elf playthrough, I would go just full elven armor just for the aesthetic alone. I want to explore everything before... There we go. He's dead. Stamina potion. They get back to Wolf's Run, so this was the western town, the second town they went to. And they're declared heroes of the town. This is where they get their name, the Bringers of Light. And that's kind of where the... I say kind of. That is exactly where the first arc ends, with them being declared this. That happened back in the summer, so it's like a very like level 1 through 5 kind of adventure. Short and sweet, kind of. say kind of, it is very short and sweet for them. Kind of like an unrelated point for them, because up to this point, most of our campaigns had ended in a TPK. No fault of mine, I want to say. Get fucked. Jesus. Don't step on the spikes. Get fucked, bitch. And I will continue talking about this story in a future video. Oh god. You guys got it. I believe in you. Come on, guys. We got this. Gotcha. God bless. Alright. That jackass is dead. 3, 4, bunch of fucking spike traps around here. What the hell? This is bullshit. This fucking... Oh wait, there's a thing up here. Ceremonial axe. Okay. Open the Elder's Cairn. Okay. Let's go quest then. Silenced tongues. Okay. So we needed these anyways to get where we were trying to go. Okay. Nope, that's not what I wanted to do. Get that nasty thing out of there. I'll try to use a bow and arrow a little bit. Just to... I don't want to do stealth... I've never done a stealth archer build. Even the few times I've done a stealth archer build, they end up turning into me doing a frickin' brawler, which is kind of the opposite from what is like the stereotypical thing. Oh, okay, it opens the door. There we go. Now I understand. Who's Knievel? Knievel. Who is this weirdo? I can hear magic on the other end of this. I don't like that. Volume 3 urn. A lot of freaking urns around here, dude. Got him right in the head. Alright, here we go. I'm gonna swap over to my steel warhammer. And we're just gonna keep whacking each other back and forth until one of us wins. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Anybody else in here? Oh, it's a ghost. Yeah, you guys get him. Oh, shit. What the fuck? What kind of weapons I got on me? Ain't shit. Level up. Health, please. Yeah, I'll take that. Got his ass. Got his ass. Got his ass. God, Lydia's got so much freaking health. Alright, 2 enemies down. Alright, hold on. Warhammer. Activate. Final hit on the ghost. Oh, there we go. Ectoplasm, Steel War Axe, Eduge. Target takes 10 points frost damage to. Ooh, nice. What'd you drop? Ancient Nord War Axe, Ancient Nord Greatsword. I'm carrying way too much. Let's go ahead and drop those two. Drop the arrow. Horned helmet. I'll keep a hold of that for now. Probably have a lot of food on me, don't I? What's the... Oh, yeah, I've got just a shit ton of everything on me. Yo, Lydia, you're gonna pick some of this stuff up.
I am sworn to carry your burdens.
Yeah, you are. No, suck it up. Oh, thank God. Alright, now hold on to that for me. Thank you. Elixir of True Shot. Resist magic. I'll grab my loot first. I'll take that. I don't need the steel shield. Ooh, Amulet Mara, Iron Mace of Souls. That'll be a good enchantment for later. Though I won't probably be doing any enchantments. Because I like to make my life difficult. No, please be Fire Breath. I doubt it, so I already know where the Fire Breath shouts come from. Ooh, Aura Whisper. What a bitch. Oh, you keel stole from me. You kill stiller. Alright. Hey, look at that. Ooh, it's an Elven Dagger. The Minor Maze. Elven Helmet. Bunch of rings and shit that we can go see. Sell. What is up with my fucking words not wording right? Lord. Can't talk proper English at all. Like that right there. I don't know what the fuck that was. Fucking word spasm over here. At least everybody survived that fight. How much time are we sitting at? 33 minutes? Yeah, I'll go ahead and end it here. You guys don't need to see me get out of this dungeon, so thank you all for watching. My name's Admiral Daily, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Bye, everybody.